Here's a simple and super straightforward example of how you would use this indicator to trade. So if you wanted to take a long position, for example, you would just wait for the ADX line to cross above this white horizontal level to indicate that the market is in a bullish trend. And then, at the time the crossover happens, you would need the histogram of the momentum bias index to be colored bright teal and to also close above this gray dotted oscillator. You would enter your long position here, set your stop loss right under the most recent swing low. For the take profit, you could target either a risk-reward ratio of 1:1, 1:1.5, or 1:2. For me, I'm gonna stick with 1:1.5. Here's another position. As you can see, the red ADX line crossed above the white horizontal level, indicating a trending market. And then looking at the histogram, it was colored red. So in a scenario like this, it was colored red, indicating a bearish market momentum, which means the trending market identified by the ADX crossover was actually a bearish trend. So we're gonna take a short position. Stop loss goes above the most recent swing high. For the take profit, we're gonna target a risk-reward ratio of 1:1.5. Then here, the ADX crossed above the white horizontal level. Looking at the momentum bias index, we can see a histogram bar that closed above the gray dotted oscillator. This was another entry. The ADX crossed above the white horizontal level, and on that crossover, the momentum bias index indicated a strong bearish momentum because this last histogram bar was colored red, indicating a bearish momentum, and it also closed above the dotted oscillator, indicating that it's a strong enough bearish momentum for us to take a short position. Here's another crossover, and the momentum bias index indicated a strong bullish momentum because it was colored teal and it also closed above the dotted oscillator. But looking at this trade, it was actually a losing trade, which is actually okay because no strategy will win 100% of the trades taken. And then here is another ADX crossover, but looking at the momentum bias index, while the crossover histogram was colored red, it actually didn't close above the dotted oscillator, which invalidated this setup. Here is another crossover, but the momentum bias index didn't confirm this signal, so we can't take the trade. Here's another crossover signal, and all these are actually false signals. As you can see, the momentum bias didn't confirm the signal, so we didn't take the trade and we avoided this loss. But here, we had a valid trade. ADX crossed above the white line. At the same time, the momentum bias index was colored teal and it closed above the dotted oscillator. And the same thing happened here. And we can go over and over and over. Now remember, this strategy is a technical strategy, which means you shouldn't expect it to be super profitable forever because markets change. To make a strategy like this even better, you can try adding some price action or smart money concepts. Also, remember to do extensive backtesting and forward testing before committing to trading with your real money. That's been it for this video. I hope you found some value.